Guys, please confirm audio video by typing yes. Please confirm. All fine. Thank you for the confirmation. Let's proceed with the recap. In the previous session, we have seen what are the plus points of road summary, how we can use road summary, and when you get some kind of special requirement, like I want average and all by customer in the job, how you can manage it. Now let me tell you one interview question, and before that, let me tell you something very important point for Salesforce interview market. The problem in Salesforce software market, or I will say software industry market general, in the software market they can ask you any kind of question. And please note, for fresher level also and for experience level also, they can ask any kind of question. And please note, it's not like the person is fresher, so they will be asking simple kind of question. No. Or just done with the training, just done with the course, so a simple question. No. They can ask any question because they want people who are ready for the project, job ready people. So what is the best solution to succeed in front of these companies? Very simple. You just need to listen to all mentoring given to you in this program step by step. Try to make yourself very technically strong, very much strong, or technically very strong, and then only expect result from the companies for your resume. Okay, please note. So one example of interview question, which is surprising question because they ask this for 1 year experience person. Look at this. This kind of question should be coming to the very senior person, but in the IBM, they asked the beginner level person, and this shows you that you have to be ready with everything in the Salesforce projects. So the question is, what is data skew or data skew error in Salesforce? First of all, this is a performance issue which comes in Salesforce due to some limitation. When one parent record will have more than 10K child record, at that time this issue comes. For example, let me do one thing. Let me log into Salesforce and let me show you practically what is that option and where is that option. So I'm here, then go to dice, go to any company, Open any company record, go to related section. Now for this parent record Vodafone, how many child records we have? 3. If you create 300, no problem. 3000, no problem. 9000, no problem. 9999, no problem. As soon as you hit the mark of 10k, then because of the limitation, again, because of limitation of Salesforce software, not because of your mistake, we will get error. That error is called as data skew error, remember. Then in the same interview, they ask, then what is the solution for this? So this is a solution recommended by Salesforce. Salesforce company itself telling this solution. What is that? Salesforce says, okay, imagine like the way it's very normal for a big company to have more than 10,000 employees, very normal. So let's say in Vodafone, we want to show 15k employees, right? Solution is Salesforce is saying for this Vodafone record, you keep let's say this much record, child records, and then you create one more parent record, let's say Vodafone 1, and then the remaining records you maintain here. So this is the solution recommended by Salesforce to split the child records by creating one more parent record. Next. Okay guys, now one more interview question. In the same company, IBM, in the same company, they ask this. Question is, in the roll-up summary, in the field to aggregate section, what kind of fields we can actually aggregate? In the field to aggregate section, what kind of fields we can aggregate? So, in simple words, on this page here, what kind of fields we can aggregate? So guys, very simple. If you are doing some min max, obviously it should be numeric, but let me tell you the complete answer. You can say numeric, you can say percentage, you can say currency, you can say date and time. That's it. All this you can say. After this short quiz, so please read this in 60 seconds and tell me the answer. Please read this in 60 seconds, tell me the answer. Time is up. Okay. Now, guys, as you understood, standard objects can't be on the detail side. Now, with this information, as per the rule of Salesforce, second scenario is valid, third is valid, fourth is valid, but as per the rule book of Salesforce, first scenario is not valid. Why? Only Salesforce company knows the reason. They did not tell the reason to anyone in the market. They said, that's it. This is going to be the rule, and that's it. They said, this is the rule, and we all follow. Reason they only know. Next, one more thing. As per the design of this software, which also comes in the examination, we can't have leads or users at master side in master data relationship. What is lead and user? They are standard objects in Salesforce. This reason also Salesforce company only knows why they have done that. But anyways, we have to memorize this reason. Also, guys, assume you join a company, and like most of the companies, when you join any company, from the day one itself, they will expect you to start working on the project. And please note, don't assume you have just completed training, so you can be relaxed. You can take 2 3 weeks of time to do study or something like that. No, no. From the day one itself, you have to work in the office project in maximum companies. In such cases, one information will help you. If they ask you to work on some objects, then to see what relationship is present between those objects, or to see design of the object and be ready quickly for project work. Let me tell you that one solution. Let me tell you one solution. Assume, for example, today you joined a company and they said you work on teacher and student object. They said like this. How to be immediately ready? Okay, see, go to Salesforce setup. After that, here, right, schema builder. After that, so this will come, and then in that you select whatever object. Let's say in our case they said teacher student. Okay, search teacher, student, and look at this. You can even zoom and look at this. Please note this object 1, this object 2. Between this, what kind of lessons we can learn? Okay, first of all, this area will tell you multiple things. Red colors, it will tell you what are the mandatory things. Quickly we can learn. Second, this connection is showing these two objects are connected with each other. Third, The blue color will tell you its lookup relationship, and if there is a purple color, please note it will be master data relationship. Next, what more we are able to learn? This side, three lines. This side, one line. Many means secondary, secondary object, primary object. You can see just in few seconds we are able to get so many things which will help us to do quick work in the office. What more we can do here? Okay, you can click on this, hide this object on this canvas, or go to edit page the way we saw in the demo, this kind of page. Then delete the object, view the object, and go to the same area that we have seen in the demo. View page layout. You can go to the page layout and make some changes in that page like this. What more we can do? Okay, apart from that, you have element section. Go to element section. The way we have seen, we can create object in demo session. That is, go to setup and type object manager, or go to this area. Similarly, in Salesforce, we can create object by this way. Just drag and drop, and here we can see the similar page the way we have seen in the demo. So some companies create the object from here, some companies create the way we have seen in the demo. Then on the existing object, you can create all these types of fields. All these types of fields. Okay, so we can do one thing. We can drag and drop and create the field. For example, number, I click, drag and drop on the student. Look at this. I can create fields like this. Okay, that's it. So these are the things you can do on Schema Builder and quickly become ready for the Salesforce project. Now let me show you the red color example, or I will say the purple color example, to show you the example of master detail. So here we have company, and second is worker. Look at this. Okay, this color means master detail. So in 30 seconds, tell me the answer of this. Time is up and good try, guys. Good job. Whatever we saw in last 2 minutes, you have to answer that only, nothing different. Next. Now this is the interview question which came in the FANG or MANG companies. This is nothing but collection of dream companies of maximum people in the IT market. Many students of Interlogic achieved the job in this dream company. What is FANG? Okay, full form of FANG is Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. But now it's called as MANG because you know that Facebook did rebranding. It's called as Meta. How to identify master detail relationship or LR in Scrum? You know, it's by which color, blue color, and all these kind of things. You know the answer. And how to identify parent child? You know, three lines child, one line parent. You know that. By the way, these companies also take algorithm and logic related interview questions that we saw in the school or college. I hope you remember algorithm, logic, aptitude. So as they need very talented people, many previous Intelligi students got job in these companies. So you also keep them in your dream list. But again, you need lots of hard work and lots of quality work. Not possible for lazy people. So please do hard work. Famous question based on the exception in Salesforce. Below question will tell you how Salesforce software, how many exceptions are present. See, exceptions in simple words in English language. To make it simple, you know, exception means to do against the standard practices, to achieve something, to provide something which is not a standard practice. Okay, now this is the example how Salesforce company tweaks the software as per the internal requirement. What is the relationship between account and contact? First of all, both are already present in Salesforce, both are standard, and you don't need to create them. So let me do one thing. Account, contact, something like this. Now you can see very clearly it's a blue color. So without a single second hesitation, you will say lookup relationship. But no, answer is not that. Because Salesforce did some kind of tweaking, some kind of changes for its own benefit. That anyways is their issue, is their scenario. You just need to remember the answer. That's it. So in the interview, you have to tell like this. By default, account and contact will have lookup relationship that we just saw by default. But if you connect any record of account to contact, if you connect any record of account to any record of contact, then they will start behaving like master detailed relationship because if primary record is deleted, then the secondary record will also get deleted. And this is managed by Salesforce internally. So we don't need to do anything for this feature. We don't need to do anything for this feature. Next. So guys, understand one important thing in Salesforce software. Company takes lots of changes. Company makes lots of changes in the software. Many odd scenarios that we just saw. Those things you can neglect because you are a beginner level person. Neglect those exceptions because those are controlled and manipulated by Salesforce company for their internal process as per their own need. These exceptions are breaking the standard set of rules. But anyways, leave it. It's company's decision. Next. Now, let me make you technically strong by asking one question. Because a technically weak person cannot survive in the IT job market. No value in the job market. And say, that's why we always say, because to become technically strong by doing assignment and hands-on by your own. If you want to survive in this market, try to do assignment. So one tough question I'm going to ask you now. One tough question. Pay attention. Imagine there is interview going on, and interviewer is asking this scenario. See, this is the question which came to our previous batch student. Interviewer said that suppose you got two objections in the job. You got two objects, and requirement is to connect them by either lookup relationship or master detail, and no guidance will be given from manager because manager is busy, and manager will say, why you're asking me this kind of questions? Senior is saying you do by your own, because they both are busy. And please note, this is what will happen in the actual job also. This is what going to happen in the actual job. Seniors will be busy, no one is going to help or do spoon feeding. So interviewer said that now in this situation, the requirement is you have to create, you in this case you have only client's phone number. You have to create relationship between the two objects. Seniors are busy. Only client's phone number you have. But if you are going to speak with the client, he is not aware what is master detail and lookup because they are not technical people. They don't understand all these things. Still you call customer. Customer said, you have any question for me? Okay, ask me only one question because I'm going to join a meeting, so I will not have more time. So customer is asking or telling only one question. Seniors are busy. If you want to ask, sir, shall I connect by master detail or lookup? Customer is not aware about these terms. So interviewer said, tell me what question you will ask to your customer so that it will be easy for customer to understand, so that you will also get your answer, that LR or MDR. Now guys, you tell me this answer because such question comes in the interview to see problem solving skill with limited facility and difficulties, how you can solve the issue. is up. Most of the students gave correct answer. Very good, guys. Simple question you can ask, sir. If I delete record of object 1, then record of object 2 should be deleted or not, sir? Only tell me this much. Now, this is not a technical question. Very simple question. And customer will say yes, then MDR. Customer will say no, LR. That's it. Please note that to help you in the problem solving skill, this kind of questions, please note, you need to keep in your mind in the interview. Okay, now let's talk about the rules of MDR. How we can create master-detailed relationship when objects have data in that, or when we will see the error cannot create master-detailed relationship. This is also a very famous interview question. First of all, I'm going to tell you the error. Let me bring the error, okay? Let me bring the error. Now, see, imagine there is a requirement to create master data relationship between these two objects. Even though technically it's not correct because teacher and student should be connected by LR. Let's still assume we need to create that, okay? I'll do one thing. I will first of all delete the lookup relationship between them. Let me remove all these references. Done. Now, between this company and worker, what is the child object worker? Sorry, between the teacher and student, what is child object student? Okay. So let's try to create MDR. Click on new, see what's going to happen. MDR, teacher, next, 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 next. Now see that error will come, okay? That error will come. Look at this. That error is coming. Now we need to understand why this error comes and what is the solution for interview point of view. You need to understand this. Please note that first of all, in this scenario, when we have two objects and in those two objects, if data is present, data is already present and you are trying to create a MDR, error will come. Exactly speaking, when there is a data in the child object and you're trying to create MDR, error will come because rule of Salesforce says it should be empty. The child object should be empty. There should be no records. Okay, this is the rule. That's why this error is coming. Fine, this is the reason. But any workaround? For example, in the beginning of the project, client did not tell you anything clearly. Maybe client said there is a weak bonding, so create LR, and you did this. But after 6 months and 1 year, you said no, we need strong bonding, MDR. Now you have lots of data in the child object. What you will do? Okay, see the workaround. See the workaround. First of all, Salesforce says that Shekhar, you connect teacher student by lookup relationship. I'm saying no, wait, I want MDR. Salesforce says no, no, just proceed. You just proceed and that's it. Okay, you just proceed and see what's going to happen. Okay, if Salesforce is saying let's listen, let's create LR. Next, after that, we need to go to, you want to connect with what? Teacher. Next, next, visible. Next, save. Done. But I'm saying, but Salesforce, I'm interested in MDR. Salesforce is saying, just wait, relax, just go step by step. Okay, so this is done. What next? Now Salesforce is saying, now the next step is, you don't keep any children orphan. Now this is an interesting statement. You have to tell me the meaning of this. No children should be orphan. What is the meaning of this, guys? Any guess? No children should be orphan. Very good. Guys, no child record should be without parent. Very good. Correct answer. So I'll do one thing. I'll just open this child record, edit mode, edit, 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 edit. Connect to any teacher, doesn't matter. Alright, we are saying to Salesforce, done. All kids are with parent, no orphan. Salesforce says okay. Now Salesforce says it's a last step. There is a concept called as converting the field from type A to type B, text to number, number to text like this. So you can also convert lookup relationship into master. Do it like this. Go to again child object, Wilson relationship, click on teacher, click on edit, change field type. There is a button change field type. Click on master detail. Next, save. That's it. Look at this. What happened? Even though data was already present, you achieved MDR between student and teacher object, which are sample objects for us. So it is done. Okay. So this is the approach. First, create LR. Second, keep all or make connection between child record to parent. No child record should be orphan. And then third, convert the field. But now, sometimes in the interview, they will ask you, suppose you have 5, 6 records, you can do manually. But imagine that before customer tells you about this requirement, in your object, you have thousands of records. Now what you will do? No problem. There are some tools like data loader in Salesforce for data management. by which we can achieve manually. We will not achieve. By some tools in Salesforce, we can achieve this. Okay. So please note this point. Next. Now, guys, in your own words, tell me in 10 seconds, quickly, in your own words, in your own words. All right, good. So, guys, now let's proceed for the next thing. The way you have done LR to MDR. Sometimes in the interview, they ask you, can we convert MDR to LR? See, this time it's reverse. Can we convert MDR to LR? Now, see, this is also possible, but before that, we have to delete X, Y, Z. Now, a question may come in your mind. What is XYZ? Okay, see, this is that only entity which we don't have in LR, which we have in MDR. So before we do this conversion, we have to delete that entity in MDR. Tell me that answer. What is XYZ? Tell me. Tell me what is the answer. Good. Guys, answer is simple. Roll up summary. Yes. So this is only possible when you delete roll up summary. Otherwise, it is not possible because roll up summary is not supported in LR. So first delete that. Okay, then it's fine. By using the same button, change field type. Next. Now this is also one more question of Infosys. I want LR to behave like MDR. In Infosys, they ask that I am going to create LR between two objects, but I want they should behave like MDR. Now, guys, can you see how they are asking different questions or scenarios to validate the candidate? Tricky questions. So don't assume that Salesforce companies, after paying you 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 3 lakh rupees per month, so easily going to ask you question or they're going to ask you easy questions. Please note, Salesforce is, and it's not like they're going to ask you from some kind of syllabus. Salesforce is ocean. Plus, companies need quality people. So you need to keep on learning, keep on exploring, even after the course completion. Do lots of hands-on because the interview market is ocean. You memorize 1000 interview questions and go to the interview. Please note, You go to interview, memorize 1000 interview question. After that also, you will see in the interview something else is coming. Something else is coming. That's why keep yourself always open, study more and more, keep learning whenever you can. And also follow all the guidelines and counseling that you will be getting in the program. And now let me tell you the answer. After this, what is the answer of this interview question? The question is how to behave, like how to ensure LR is behaving like MDR. Okay, see guys, obviously by default it's not going to happen. You need to do some kind of coding or some kind of automation. Some coding or automation. Then by this it is going to happen. Okay. So now let me tell you, coding or automation means actually in this case what kind of scenario you are going to do. So coding and automation means some kind of code like Apex code, trigger code, some kind of thing like flows. Okay. So these kind of ways are there by which it is going to happen automatically. It's not going to happen. Okay, please note. Anyways, what is flow? You will come to know in future. Don't worry. Next. Now, guys, one more thing which is important for your awareness about this job market, IT market. We have seen in the past multiple on-the-spot termination. People got fired in the job, firing from job. Incident one: employee did mistake on production. Production means the environment where customer is working. Incident two: sometimes candidate miss deadline back to back. Incident three: not matching the expectations of company. Candidate did not match the expectations of the company. Weak technical skills, fired. I hope you remember in the demo session I told you how students of other institutes are joining this program or self-learning people are joining this program. How they got fired in just 1 or 2 weeks. Reason? The reason is you're not in a government job market. This is a private industry. Termination can happen anytime. And that's why be careful while working on production. Be technically strong. Be technically up to date. Then you will see lots of growth and big packages which government job holders cannot even imagine in their dream. Such kind of packages you can get in Salesforce, but lots of hard work required. One more incident I remember of termination: people using fake employment document, fake salary slip, or fake offer letter. There are so many fake companies which grow and vanish like mushrooms in the market of Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, providing fake employment document. People take those and get fired. So please be safe from that also. And it's not going to be today's situation. Even if you use such kind of fake offer letter, after 1 year, after 2 year, somewhere down the line, they will definitely do the check after 6 months. After joining 3, 4 months, they may check and they may fire such kind of people. So if you have a career gap, then when your counseling will happen by Interlogic team, at that time you can ask such kind of question, but don't take risk of your career by such kind of fake mushroom type companies. Okay guys, now lookup relationship and master detail is over. Now let me go to the third type of relationship, that is many to many relationship. Before that, let me tell you one line summary to relate to the real life situation. about LR MDR. So please note in simple words when you are going to use LR, when in your project you are having some strong bonding, then don't use LR, use MDR. When to use LR? Weak bonding, weak connection. If you connect like real life situation, lookup relationship is like the connection between, let's say, a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Weak connection, weak bonding, meaningless quarrels, small issue happen, dispute and move on, such kind of things. Absolutely weak connection. But MDR is like connection between husband and wife. Very strong connection, very strong bonding. Many issues happen in the life, but then also they don't leave each other and strongly connected. MDR. Now let's proceed for third type of relationship. When to use this and what is that? All this discussion we are going to do in the next session. So let's meet in the next session.